Picture this. You've just started dating someone new and you're eager to introduce them to your friends. But, to your surprise, your friends don't seem to like your new partner. It's a scenario that many of us may have faced at some point or another. You're caught in a tricky situation, a conundrum that could potentially strain your friendships or your romantic relationship. Now you're left wondering, what do I do when my friends don't approve of my partner? It's a question that doesn't have a one-size-fits-all answer because every situation is unique. Nonetheless, it's a topic worth exploring and understanding. It's about managing interpersonal dynamics, fostering open communication, and maintaining a delicate balance between two of the most significant aspects of your life, your friendships and your romantic relationships. So, how do you navigate such a tricky situation? Let's explore. First, it's essential to understand why your friends might disapprove of your partner. There could be a multitude of reasons. One could be a clash of personalities. Sometimes people who are chalk and cheese to you might not gel well with your friends. Another reason could be protectiveness. Your friends care about you, and any perceived threat to your happiness might put them on high alert. Past experiences also play a significant role. Maybe they've seen you in similar relationships that didn't end well, and their worried history might repeat itself. Or perhaps they've had their own bad experiences and are projecting their fears onto your relationship. It's also possible that they simply see something you don't, or they're not fully acquainted with your partner yet. Understanding these dynamics is a step towards bridging the gap. It's about seeing the situation from their shoes and empathizing with their concerns. Remember, it's crucial to understand both perspectives before jumping to conclusions. Once you've understood the dynamics, it's time to have a conversation with your friends. Now, this might seem daunting, but it's essential for resolving the situation. Here's how to go about it. Firstly, initiate a conversation in a comfortable setting where everyone feels at ease. Start by acknowledging the elephant in the room, your friend's disapproval of your partner. Make sure your tone is open and non-confrontational. Express your feelings honestly and clearly. Explain why you value your relationship with your partner. Don't shy away from sharing positives about your partner that your friends might not be aware of. Next, invite your friends to share their thoughts. Encourage them to be frank and open. This is not the time for defensiveness. Instead, listen to their concerns actively. Show empathy and validate their feelings, even if you don't agree. Remember, this isn't about who's right or wrong. It's about understanding each other better. Listening to their concerns and validating their feelings can go a long way in resolving the issue. After speaking to your friends, it's time for some self-reflection. This may seem like a challenging task, but it's an essential step in understanding the dynamics of your relationships. Ask yourself, are my friends' concerns valid? Do they see something I'm missing? Remember, your friends are not in your relationship, but their outside perspective can sometimes spotlight things you might be overlooking. So it's crucial to take their concerns seriously and reflect on them honestly. Consider your partner's actions and interactions. Are there patterns that might be causing your friends concern? Reflect on your feelings in the relationship. Are you genuinely happy and satisfied? Or are there aspects you've been ignoring or brushing aside? It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of a new relationship, but it's also important to remain grounded and aware. An introspective assessment of your relationship can help you see things more objectively. Next, it's important to discuss the issue with your partner without causing conflict. While this task could appear overwhelming, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Start by choosing the right moment. You don't want to spring this conversation on them when they're already stressed or distracted. Make sure you're both in a calm, relaxed state of mind. When you bring it up, use I statements to express your feelings. Instead of saying, "You make my friends uncomfortable," you might say, "I've noticed that my friends seem a bit uncomfortable around you." This way, you're not placing blame, but simply expressing your observations and feelings. Finally, be open to their perspective. They might have insights that you hadn't considered, or they might have been unaware of the issue entirely. Be patient and understanding, and work together to find a solution that respects everyone's feelings. Remember, honesty is key, but so is sensitivity to your partner's feelings. Now, let's talk about finding a balance between your romantic relationship and friendships. This is where the art of juggling comes into play. You see, our lives are a constant balancing act, and maintaining harmony between different relationships is no exception. It's like walking a tightrope, where your partner and your friends are on either end. Firstly, it's important to manage your time wisely. Try not to neglect any relationship. Spend quality time with both your friends and your partner. Also, remember that it's okay to have separate spaces. Your partner doesn't always have to be involved in your outings with friends and vice versa. Secondly, be transparent. Let your friends and your partner know that they are both important to you. This openness can help prevent feelings of resentment or jealousy. Lastly, learn to set boundaries and make compromises. This can help in resolving conflicts and preventing misunderstandings. Remember, it's about finding a middle ground where everyone feels valued and respected. Setting boundaries and finding compromises are key to maintaining harmony. In any situation, respecting differences in opinions is crucial. You see, we're all unique with our own perspectives shaped by our personal experiences, and that's a beautiful thing, really. It's what adds variety and richness to our lives. So it's quite natural that your friends and partner might not always see eye to eye on everything. And that's okay. It's important to remember that harmony doesn't require uniformity. Instead of trying to force everyone to agree, focus on fostering an environment of mutual respect. Encourage your friends and partner to understand each other's viewpoints, even if they don't necessarily agree with them. This doesn't mean that everyone has to be best friends. But it does mean accepting that not everyone will get along, and that's perfectly fine. The key is to respect the uniqueness of each relationship and to avoid letting disagreements create needless tension. Mutual respect among all parties can help maintain peace. Sometimes it might be necessary to reevaluate either the romantic or platonic relationships. There are moments when the dynamics of a relationship, whether it's with your partner or your friends, start to shift. These shifts might be subtle, or they could be as clear as day. You may start to feel a constant unease, or perhaps the joy you once felt is now replaced with dread or discomfort. When these feelings persist, it's a sign that it's time to take a step back and reassess. It's essential to remember that all relationships should be based on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. If these elements are missing, or if you find yourself constantly making excuses for your partner's or your friend's behavior, it may be time to reevaluate. It's never easy to let go of relationships that have been a significant part of our lives, but it's crucial to prioritize your well-being above all else. Recognizing signs of toxic relationships and knowing when to seek external help or advice is crucial. Finally, let's talk about the key aspects of maintaining healthy relationships with both friends and partners. It's crucial to remember that every relationship, be it platonic or romantic, requires effort and dedication. The first key aspect is trust. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. It's about being confident in the fact that the other person has your best interests at heart. The second aspect is communication. Clear, open, and honest communication is vital. It allows us to express our feelings, desires, and concerns, fostering a deeper understanding between individuals. Remember, it's not just about speaking, it's equally about listening. The third aspect is understanding. This means accepting the other person for who they are, embracing their strengths, and supporting them in their weaknesses. It's about acknowledging their perspective and respecting their opinions, even if they differ from yours. In conclusion, a successful relationship isn't about finding the perfect person. It's about seeing an imperfect person perfectly. So, dealing with friends who don't like your partner can be a delicate situation, but it's not impossible to navigate. It's all about understanding the dynamics at play, whether it's due to differences in personalities, protectiveness, or past experiences. It's crucial to have an open and honest conversation with your friends, listen to their concerns, and validate their feelings. Equally important is self-reflection to assess if your friends' concerns are valid and to look at your relationship objectively. When communicating with your partner, honesty is key, but so is sensitivity to their feelings. Striking a balance between your romantic relationship and friendships might require setting boundaries and finding compromises. We should also remember to respect differences in opinions and accept that not everyone will get along. And when necessary, don't shy away from reevaluating relationships. Remember, every relationship is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. But with understanding, communication, and respect, you can maintain harmony in your relationships.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends.